And then there was Friday, you know? Y'all, we made it. God damn it. We made it. What's happening? Happy Friday, y'all. Happy Friday. Happy motherfucking Friday. Happy Monday to the motherfuckers that gotta work on the weekends. I know how that shit go too. Um, as we make this transition though into the weekend energy, um, it's just so important to like recharge this weekend and protect your peace in the process. Um, it's been a lot of like attacks on the collective. And I was talking to my best friend about this shit and how it's just like this shit is like on a global level. You know what I mean? Like all the chaos going on in the world, all the darkness that Mother Earth is like containing right now. It's just a lot of dark energies attacking lighter energies. You know what I mean? Um, trying to keep, it's like to catch a firefly. You know what I mean? Fucking trying to put your light out in different ways, you know. Shit. It could be just like the overconsumption of social media that's really attacking at your light. You know, excuse my fucking look right now, you guys. I'm in my little cardio walk. And yeah, you're not supposed to look pretty at the gym, you know. The and that's like another download too. Um, the process ain't always gonna be pretty, you know what I mean? But you putting in the work, you know. You putting in that work, and that's all that matters. We can't force people to see us, and the people that you feel like you might have to force to look at you, they see you. They see you. They see everything that you're doing. You know what I mean? And I'm hearing, and how dare they? So, you know, to understand a lot of this shit is bigger than us, for real, and how important it is to get out into nature, how important it is to tap into your creative self, how important it is to um, I don't want to necessarily say isolate, but like definitely remove yourself from certain rooms for XO amount of time so that you can recharge. Hey, what? For XO amount of time, you know, just so that you can um, recharge. You know, the more time you spend alone listening to your thoughts and gathering your thoughts, that's the easiest way for God to get to you. That's the easiest way for you to connect to source. So embrace the stillness, embrace the silence, and take in the downloads. You know what I mean? Would you believe me if I told you all those thoughts aren't yours? Good and bad. All those thoughts aren't yours, you know? Um, and being able to sort which ones are and which ones aren't, what is more keen to you, what isn't. If it's a negative thought, if it's an intrusive thought, if it's a limiting belief, that's not God. That's some fucking hater, okay? And you shut them the fuck up, okay? Check it at the door. For real. If y'all watch my videos enough, y'all know, and I really literally do this, nigga. When I start having fears, when I start having doubt, like, fear, who invited you here? Fear, you are not invited. You do not go here. Worry, I love you. I understand you're trying to protect me, but your services aren't needed today. You can go back to where the fuck you came from. Check that shit at the door. And even in real time, dealing with other energies, dealing with other people and shit like that, check that shit at the door. Like, a lot of, what is it, constructive criticism, ain't that fucking constructive. Motherfuckers just got a weak ass opinion about some shit that don't have nothing to do with them. You know what I mean? Check that shit at the door. It's not welcoming. If it's not helping you become a better version of yourself, if it's not helping your situation, if it's not paying your fucking bills or feeding your fucking kids, then fuck them. And that's one. Good morning to everybody in the chat. Thank you so much, West. Hey, hey, hey. You're beautiful. But I know for myself, you know what I mean? Like, it's been like a really trying week. Somebody that I subscribed to, I saw a video yesterday and it's just like, God was saying, Just give it one more day. And yesterday I was in the pits. You know what I mean? Like, I had a full-blown anxiety attack, a panic attack. I'm screaming. My body, I didn't know what was going on. And I wanted to give up. I wanted to stay in bed. But you know what the fuck I did after I had my moment? I got the fuck up and handled my business. Yeah, I was late to work, but I made it. You know what I mean? And I still got on live, and I still did my reading for everybody. You know what I mean? Like, trying to, give everybody else reassurance when I don't have any myself. But we all got a job to do, right? And I'm just blessed to be able to do it, Here's staying 10 toes in the face of adversity. You know what I mean? It's always going to be an opposition out there. I had put that on my note the other day on the 1st, like this October. And it's not even to put no negativity on my month, but around this time, this is the 3rd year around this time where I started experiencing all these attacks. When I start getting some type of movement, like around the time last year, I did my vision board. Y'all gonna see when I do my readings when I'm in the office, but I do my vision board for the 8/8 portal. And after that, I swear to God, like sealing that manifestation, nigga, everything, I started being booked for shows. I'm doing pop-ups. I'm selling products. Finally, I've had my business since 2020. It took until 2024 for me to actually start, like, profiting off of it. You know what I mean? And I was just so proud of myself. And I felt so great about everything that was going on. And, like, and one morning at the altar, I asked God to reveal my enemies to me. Usually I ask to be made privy of the intentions of those around me. This time I was specific. Reveal my enemies. Nigga, by Friday, I had fell out with my fucking family. What? You? It was y'all? You feel me? Like, and I just felt like I felt like people that supposed to love me unconditionally were trying to sabotage me entirely, because I'm a walking example of what they didn't do, what they gave up on. And that's not my fucking problem. You know what I mean? Like, just because you didn't make your dreams happen because you allowed yourself to become a parent and use that as an excuse to bail out on your dreams. Like, I'm not doing that. My son is 3 years old. I've only known this man for 3 years. I've been having these dreams for decades. What? I'm not about to give up on this shit for this nigga. I'm sorry. I just met him. Y'all, I don't know how my kid gonna act when he's 16. You know what I mean? He might try to kill me. I don't know. Nah, but for real though, I don't let things stop me. I don't let things get in my way. I'm a way maker. You know what I mean? And people don't like that shit. And then once they start to see, like, okay, now she posting episodes, nigga, I'm spending a rack, $1,500 on an episode. And I'm not even doing numbers like that, but it's my dream. You know, this is my baby. This is what I want to do, and I have faith. I have complete faith that everything's going to work out. And that scares people, and it makes people salty. It makes people feel uncomfortable around you because you're not complaining about things. You know? When I started noticing I had to complain about my baby daddy to sit in certain circles with certain females, I stopped hanging with them bitches. Because me and him ain't even beefing like that. Me and him are actually really cool. You know what I mean? That's my cousin. We just share a baby. You feel me? People only feel comfortable. People only feel comfortable in your misery. You know what I mean? So protect yourself from that shit. If you can't celebrate yourself with people, then change the people you're around. You know, that's a testament in its own. If you don't want to see me happy, if I can't speak on my happiness without making it seem like I'm bragging or making it seem like I'm going to make you feel bad, then you aren't a support system. You are just taking up space, you know? Exactly, Wes. I completely agree. And I thank you to you as well, you know? We all fighting a good fight around here. This shit ain't easy. And like I said, like in one of my other videos, it sucks that so many of us light workers, so many people of light feel so isolated, and we have to, oh, my baby's car, Hot Wheels. He have to ride with his cars, y'all. My son is a car fanatic. He's gonna be buying me a Porsche one day. I know it. But yeah, people. What was I saying? Yeah, just like people, like just switching up people not being a real support system. People just taking up space. You know what I mean? And oh, that's what I was saying. It's just about how a lot of us light workers have to like come to YouTube for real fellowship. You know what I mean? I'm happy I found like tarot on YouTube, and I'm happy I found all these prophets and these messengers and these spaces, because when I found that, I started changing my life and I started healing, and I really had a lot more to be thankful for than I was to be scared of and to be angry about. The people that was around me didn't want to hear me. They didn't want to talk to me. I really had somebody that I called my best friend. I'm calling this bitch to tell her how happy I am about my life, and she cut me off. She said she didn't want to talk to me about that. She didn't want to talk because she didn't like where her life was at the moment. So she couldn't receive my happiness. And this is somebody that I'm one of your biggest cheerleaders. You know? You can call to brag to me about money all the fucking day, and I might not have $1 in my pocket, and I'm still supportive of you, bitch. I'm inspired. You feel me? You know? But that just showed me, you know, that's when I started to like isolate myself a little bit and start to be a little more quiet. And the more I've had to be grateful for, the less I've spoken. But that's why I'm on here, because I still, you know, somebody needs to hear it. Y'all not about to silence me. Don't let these motherfuckers silence you. Don't let these motherfuckers try to take your light. Don't let these motherfuckers try to take your fucking shine and take the good heart that you have and spoil it, because it's yours. You know what I mean? And what's yours can't be taken from you. You don't have to fight for what's yours. You know what I mean? You don't have to prove anything for what's yours. And that's in a love space or anything, you know? Y'all look crazy. Y'all look crazy. And see, this walk just went by a lot faster than I expected, because I gotta conclude, because I gotta go in the house, change real quick, and get in the office. I'm gonna come back on though, y'all. I did have to get my little daily dose of soul food to y'all. You know what I mean? Sprinkle some positivity on your morning, you know, because it's a lot of negativity going around, and it's a lot of bullshit going around, and you know, it's a lot of shit that can really like keep your head out the game, but stay in that motherfucker. We in this bitch. That's on period. Good morning. Hey. But I'm about to wrap this up. Like I said, I gotta get ready for work real quick. But I'm gonna be back on in a little bit, little reading. I love y'all. Happy Friday. Freaky Friday. Fine nigga Friday. Fine bitch Friday. All the things. It's your girl Barbara Drees, the talented, intuitive, the host of spirituality, leading all you bitches to the promised land, myself included. And I'm gonna catch you on the next one.